And a good chilly October morning from the Midgard Blackship. Most people need to get drunk before they take a sledgehammer and smash out a central wall before a building's even completed, but not me. We decided to speed things up so we can start welcoming in guests here as part of the fundraiser. So, as you can hear, Sarah's sanding away on the bedroom floor for day 2. I sledgehammered through to the living room. So this is where I'm at today, just inspecting what I did here last night. It needed finished plastering and everything anyway, and all the final colours and stuff on everything. So what I actually want to do here is build a double folding door that I can paint. So there was an actual plan behind this from the beginning. And so people can choose to have privacy in the all room down at night, or can be opened up through the dining area here. It's gonna look pretty cool. So the jobs in here, apart from buying in a couple of sofa beds, is steel brushing all the stonework, and that, where's my finger? That is stone lacquer and for cement, so it binds the dust. There'll be no more sand with time rolling off the cement work, off the stones. We'll get in there and brush it all down thoroughly and give it a coat of lacquer, which actually soaks into the stone and cement about 1 millimeter. Makes it waterproof, mold proof, and like I say, binds the dust. So that'll happen all the way around the lower stonework around the room in here. But then we're thinking about colours for buying in cement paint for this room, because the plastering job was almost completely whole, apart from a few repair cracks on the expansion when it dried. And then what I smashed through yesterday, obviously, with a sledgehammer to get those planks off. So that all needs floating back up with normal cement, 3 parts sand, 1 part cement. But then I'll build in with nice wood around the framing and build in double doors, which will just fold out to the sides. And you'll see what the paintwork turns out like later. But now we've got open circulation of air and temperature and evening out of humidity, relative humidity. And it's a bit smoky up there. I just lit the fires with a bit of a cold start. You can usually do it without the smoke. But yeah, all in all, I like the flow in the house if you go all the way around. This was the original design of it. It's nice to see it come back after so long. But the whole main core of this building is open. All the transformations that are going to come will come in the last week or two as we hit all these surfaces. And the floors are clear in here to sand and oil. And then I can build that beautiful table that's coming. Yeah, but I think you get the basic idea now. And hopefully we'll see it accelerate towards the winter solstice, the final finishes. Yeah. So it'll be a nice place for acoustic gigs as well, as another potential fundraiser with it open like this. See almost a stage set up there. So I think there's our final 3 fundraisers to finish the rest of the front of the ship and the systems. Is basically the Patreon video diary. The people coming in, or the first 150 who come in on the Patreon subscriptions for the video diary, they will get a couple of free bed and breakfast nights each year here at the Blackship. So that will evolve into more stable fixed prices for bed and breakfast for, I don't know, like half of each month really. We still want a private life and to get on with the research as well, with full focus. So I'll try and find good balance there between economic final needs and yeah, how the place is used. And then from that will allow us to launch the plant nurseries from the front of the ship and onwards to take cuttings and seed and spread 1,000 species. And the third possible fundraiser here that I'm just thinking about is maybe, just maybe, acoustic weekend gigs. And I might even start playing again then. Not that I was any good, but I survived on the streets for a few years. So yeah, with a massive dining room table here where everyone could actually be seated and eating, and a little gig going on through here, this could be quite perfect as well. And as for money, I don't think we'll need any more beyond that to finish what we started here with the world's smallest ecological footprint. We can use these ideas to finance species we need to buy in faster to be working with. And then all the mother plants we use for cloning and seeding, in the end, we'll put them in our food forest around the smallest footprint, around up and over the ship. But then start potting up to 10,000 clones for sale and give them a couple of years of care. And then that will be the long-term economics for this place. Other than study groups coming and donating, organizations can hire the place out for their meetings. We're thinking about, on bed and breakfast terms, that prices later beyond the Patreon. I'm not talking about the 150 people in Patreon now. Talking about general prices that we put out there. We'll probably be looking at about 1,000 krona per night per head, 1,500 krona per night for a couple, or 3,000 krona per night for a family or group. And we'll see how that feels, first of all, and if everything balances out. But I promise we'll get this place done up to luxury standard anyway as we get into the coming months. This is all I work with. So day and night, as soon as my eyes open, no matter if it's middle of the night or middle of the morning, then I'm continuing on this. But when the floors are done, that are actually happening now in the bedroom, my work will speed up incredibly, because that's the main work that's holding up a lot of the other jobs. So I'm going to go around today and cherry pick some smaller jobs I can do while Sarah's sanding away at the floor. I think there's nothing really I can do more on these double doors today. These are really one of the last details to be put on after the dining room table. Really want a grand ta-da moment after all these years, so I'm damn well gonna get it. So yeah, you get the general idea anyway. It feels really nice, the flow around between the rooms now. And the fireplaces from both sides here really do the job. It's only been going like 10 minutes and I already feel it from both sides. Really comfortable. So yeah, that's all I had to say for this fine morning. And I look forward to doing the update videos now for Patreon, because it's gonna look fancy-pantsy when we get into it. Something we can all be proud of being a part of. So yep, I'll shut the flapping hole in the center of my mouth and see you soon. Bye for now.